Back from running back from Madison, so that's why I just got here. No, I'm just kidding. Um, Obviously, not the way we want to start. In dual meets. I thought some of our guys wrestled well. I thought some of our guys wrestled really tight. When you got five guys kind of their first time out there, you have that a little bit, and no excuses. Like I said. Wisconsin doesn't care that they're freshmen out there. Those guys across the mat don't care how nervous those guys are or if they haven't had this experience before. They're going out there to try to capitalize on it, and we had to respond to it. And some of our guys did a very good job. I can point to a few guys who I thought wrestled very well. Jarrett Jensen looked strong, was using his hands, was attacking very well. Cody Caldwell had some very good attacks. David Bonet looked really good. The weekend before, he kind of been a little bit sluggish. We made some adjustments in his warm up and some of his training, and he looked very sharp. So it's all kind of about refining and sharpening these guys up and getting a routine for them. The first dual meet, it's a little bit different. Just kind of being in the spotlight is a little bit different with getting your weight down, wrestling an hour later. So kind of getting all those routines down and getting it so I know when I step out there I'm ready to perform. And there's some little things that we're going to work to do as a staff to make sure and ensure that these guys are more ready when they step out there, because they just got to have a little more pop, a little more life. And so we're going to work on fixing that, and we're going to work on fixing it this weekend in Las Vegas. That's a great thing about wrestling and about competing every week right now is you get an opportunity right now to right the ship. We don't have to wait. We don't have to wait and sit and stew for weeks and weeks and weeks that, what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? No, it's now. We make adjustments now. We make adjustments now, and we get guys better. And saying that, we did have 5 freshmen in the lineup, and those guys are going to get better. They're going to get stronger. We got a pretty tough task ahead of us in this tournament. I think Nelson just said there's maybe 10 top 25 teams there. So we're going to see great competition, but we want to see great competition, and we want to see where our guys are at. And what I've been telling our guys is let's put our name out there. Let's kind of serve notice to the country right now, individually, that I'm gonna make a lot of noise in this weight class, and I'm not gonna wait to do it. But and getting guys healthy is always a critical part. But no excuses as far as not getting the job done. We got to do a better job up and down the lineup wrestling 7 hard minutes. We had a couple really tight matches that could have went either way, and you got to win those. And we didn't, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to get those done in the future. But it was great. They had a party bus there from UNI. I think there's about 50 or 60 people, and they were a little bit lit up, but they made it fun. It was a good time. I mean, I liked it. I liked it a lot. There was a couple guys. There's a scores table, and I looked over one time, and 2 guys are leaning over top the scores table, and I could see the girl like looking on the bench. I think she was scared to death. She didn't know what was going to happen to these guys. But that's kind of passion and energy some of our fans have, and we appreciate it. Our guys love it. We got to give them more of a reason though to get excited. They should have been on the edge of their seat. They should have been about on the mat the whole time because of how our guys were competing. And so hopefully when you get out there and we get in the West Gym again and get that opportunity, people are just so excited they're almost on the mat just because they want to feel that. But we're looking forward to this weekend. I know we leave for Las Vegas on Thursday. We wrestle Friday, Saturday, and it's going to be a great event for our guys, a great opportunity, and our guys are looking forward to it and excited for it. Any questions?
What's the plan at 25 for this weekend?
Open. It's open right now. We have some options. We have another guy that just got that has got certified there, Ryan Yauk. But there's so many little rules with weight certification, those things. He couldn't get down yet in time, but right now we're open there, and we got a couple capable guys, but we got to get them back. They got to be in the good graces. They got to be eligible to compete, and we got a true freshman that's pretty dang good, but it's just not the right time. It's not the right time right now. It may be down the line, but it's not right now. I want him to grow and keep getting better and keep doing what he's doing. So we'll be open at 25. We'll send 9 guys out to Las Vegas.
How many people will you take to Las Vegas?
We can take 9. It's an invitational, so you know Midlands you can take some extra guys. You can't take extra guys to this tournament. I would love to take a couple extra guys. I'd love to take a Dylan Peters there and see where he's at. But it's not the rules of this tournament isn't that. So we'll take 9 guys. Right now our lineup will be Wolfensberger, Laser, Hyatt, Bonin, Jensen, Caldwell. Loader will be back this weekend, so that's huge for us, huge for our program. McBroom and Crumreedy right now. You know, we got some spots that are still up in the air though. But looking at it right now, those are the 9 guys that are going, and you know, some guys that want to get in there, they're going to have to do some things to get themselves back in that lineup.
You know, at the end of the day on Saturday, if you have an open spot, you're still only 4 points away. We'll turn that thing around with a couple of those 1-point matches. It's a good spot to build off of beginning of the year.
Yeah, you can look at it like that. I like it. That's a pretty rosy outlook, but yeah, I mean, yeah, looking at it that way, I guess I still thought we could have found ways to win that though. You know, like you said, when you have tight matches or matches maybe you're not supposed to win, those are what you have to do to be able to win meets like that and to win tournaments. And if every close match goes the other way, we're going to have a long year. You know, so we got to find ways to win those matches. So yeah, I mean, it was a couple spots, but you know, Jake could have said a lot of things about a lot of those games. There's if this would have happened or this would have happened one time, then we could have won those games. You know, so it's still about getting the job done. But I appreciate it though. Well, thanks a lot, and go Panthers.
And taking what defense gave her. North Dakota State, again, they went on a little bit of a run to start the second half. We did a very good job of staying poised and then going on a run of our own and then keeping the game pretty well in hand. So I'm pleased with the progress we're making, especially on the defensive end. Offensively, we're getting very good shots. What this team really has to understand is time and score in terms of our shot selection. We can't miss 4 or 5 in a row from the 3 and then come down and shoot the next 3, because we're getting good shots right out of transition. Some of them are 3s. We talked a little bit about time and score today in terms of when and what is a good shot. We'll continue to work on that, but I like what we're doing offensively. We are getting good shots. We just have to do a better job of understanding shot selection. Again, I like this team. They work extremely hard. They complement each other. We're looking forward to going to Las Vegas, playing Arizona State, NC State, and Florida. 3 BCS schools, 3 very good schools. They're athletic, they're big, and it's going to be a great challenge for us, a challenge in which we embrace, and we're looking forward to it. So we're excited about this opportunity. Are there any questions?
With having a one-day turnaround last week, that experience, how does that set you up for what you'll face this weekend? Obviously, the competition level will be different.
The competition level will be very different. But I think anytime you can start to get into not only a season rhythm, but a conference rhythm. This is exactly what we'll do in conference play with just having the one-day prep. Except out in Vegas, there really isn't going to be a lot of prep time because we play back to back to back. But our kids, they do a very good job of paying attention to detail. Obviously, our scouting reports become very, very important. Our shoot-arounds, they'll just be walkthroughs, but we'll make sure we'll be very prepared for Arizona State in terms of our film and stuff. And then with NC State and Florida, we'll do the same. We just will not have a lot of court prep time, but we'll watch a lot of film on them as a team and